Hello, farming fans, and welcome back to Goldcrest Valley. My name's Jerry Grizzly Bear Sims. Thanks for coming back for another episode. So we're going to same day, day 5. We're going to get one of our hired workers going here in the brand new New Holland T6 that we've picked up. We've made some equipment purchases and such, and I'll kind of go over those with you here momentarily. But let's just make sure he's lined up good. Get him fired up here, and we will get him going. Make sure he's gonna go. All right. So yeah, we picked up the New Holland T6, and we put the thin tires on this, or the row crop tires, just to kind of help avoid any sort of crop damage. We are running the damage mod. Actually, it's the modded version of the damage mod. There's two different ones. I think I might have talked about it the last episode. There is the one that's available through the mod hub. That's what's available through the game itself. And then there is a modded version that does not affect the grass, and so that's the version that we're running here on Goldcrest Valley. But now you may have tuned in to my brand new series. Well, it's really not well, I guess it's a series on Sosnovka Not. It's a brand new map by Johnny V that you'll start seeing a few episodes from me on. I'm not playing it in career mode. I'm actually just sort of testing out all the big equipment, some of the new equipment like the sugar beet harvesting processes, and going to play with conveyors and all that kind of stuff. So it's just kind of just a different video series for me. But anyway, you may have heard me talk about the fact that the sprayer that I'm using on Sosnovka Not, that sprayer, even though it has row crop tires on it, has the thin tires on it, that's the New Holland sprayer, that still causes crop damage if you're running the modded version of the crop damage mod, and not the version that's part of the hub, the mod hub. So let's see, what else did we do? We'll pull up our map here and take a look. We now are the proud owners of field number 23. 23, that is down just below us to the south there, and that is planted in sunflowers. And so we have that, and we also, oops, wrong button. We also, I'll just tab out here. We also upgraded our harvester. The one that came with the map was costing us quite a bit of maintenance fees, and so since we had to buy a new header or since we had to buy a header for row crops like corn and soybean, corn and sunflowers, we decided to go ahead and upgrade the harvester. So we've got a brand new harvester, as well as the new header for wheat and barley and such, and we also have a a header for sunflowers and for corn. So we're going to jog over here really quick and get in the Massey Ferguson, and we're going to do something here. We'll back this guy out. We're going to go down and pick up a, pardon me, all right. If I don't do that each time, I have an issue with my steering. All right, so we're gonna take this tipper, this small tipper, and gonna take it and sell it and upgrade our tipper. So how's everyone? I um, hope you're all having a great week, and I hope you're enjoying gameplay of your own, either on Farming Sim 15 or 17 if you have it. And if you don't have 17, what are you waiting for? But I certainly understand that it's, sometimes people have to, have to save their pennies and everything, and so I certainly appreciate that. And but I'm certainly pleased with 17 and all of the features and functionality and everything that's available in this version. It is Sunday afternoon, the 6th of November here, and believe it or not, I'm still dragging water hoses around trying to keep my grass alive, in the real world, that is. Um, we, usually by this time of the season, we have already had some snow. I wouldn't say that we would have significant snowfall, but we would have had something that you could at least measure visually, if anything at all, just to say, yep, there's some snowflakes and they've accumulated into something there. But not this year. We've not had not one. Move this out of the way, jump out, spin around, come over here, and we're going to sell this small little trailer. And the reason why we're selling it is because we want to upgrade. Upgrade is good, right? We've been working really hard for other farmers. I've been averaging a couple of $100,000 a game day of work that we've been doing. And so now I said at the sort of maybe at the one of the beginning episodes or whatnot that I was going to do my best to try to keep things. Well, actually, what I said was I wasn't going to worry if we had things that we purchased that maybe was not fitting for this particular area, being this is supposed to take place, Goldcrest is supposed to be in the U.S. and I'm sort of considering it to be in Colorado, since that's my state where I live. And well, I just really like this Marshall trailer from the time that I played. What map was that? Oh, I can't remember right now, but played a modded map on 15, and this Marshall trailer was one of the trailers that was part of that map, and I really enjoyed it. So I think that this is going to be a pretty good. Did I completely miss it? Nope. I think this will be a pretty good upgrade for us. And the other reason why we are upgrading is because we have just got our very first. I'm trying not to run over that woman there. We just got our very first great demand, and it is for soybeans, and we're going to go sell some soybeans and take advantage of this, our very first great demand. Hadn't had one yet. Well, haven't had a great demand for anything that I've had actually having had product for. I think we had a great demand a few, maybe like day 2 or maybe day 3, but it was for either sugar beets or potatoes. It was for a root crop that we don't have yet. We don't have any capabilities of harvesting them. So there's our sunflower field right over there. So again, strategy for that was we worked our tail ends off for those farmers. I believe it's Mr. Harris that owns that field, and got our reputation up, and he is looking to downsize, and so we agreed to pick that field up. We will pick the field up to the right, which I believe is currently planted in either potatoes or sugar beets, and we'll pick that up, but we may wait until that has been harvested first, because, again, at the present time, we don't have anything to harvest sugar beets with or potatoes. And I will be honest with you and tell you that I'm not that big of a fan of the smaller harvesters for potatoes and sugar beets. Looks like Jim Bob is done spraying, so that is a good thing. So we are going to take soybeans. We've got 20,000 liters of soybeans. While that is filling, we will jump out and we will run over here and go and fold this guy up. And actually probably need to see if we need to spray that other field over there. Let's just take a quick look at our soil conditions here. And see what we've got going on. So we're growing, soil composition, fertilize. Yep, we need to go ahead and fertilize this field. So we will go ahead and have Jim Bob just go ahead and do that while he is in the mood. Have a feeling, this being the day before Election Day, that either Jim Bob or Billy Bob or Stan are not, somebody's not going to be happy. They all tend to be pulling for somebody different in the election. And so we will see how that works out for them as I tab back over. I am really missing that mod. So let's see. Let me just pull up our prices here. So we are going to go to Denton Bakery, and we're going to earn 1,085. Nope, 1411. So we are still going to Denton Bakery for soybeans, and we're going to earn $1,411 per ton, I believe that is. So we will get ready to go to Denton Bakery. As this is the first time we've gone to Denton Bakery, let me just kind of take a look at where that is. And yeah, all right. I think it's right here. Yep, there's Denton Bakery. What's that sign say? Home of the Big McLarge McMuffin. Okay. I think my wife brought some muffins home not too long ago, and they were, I guess we were an authorized vehicle. They weren't too bad. Alright, let's see how much we are going to get for this. So tip side back and I for unload. $28,664. Did we pay for this tipper? We did. We certainly did, with $600 left over. So the wife will not be upset about that at all. Alright, so let's head back. So obviously a larger tipper trailer will also come in handy as we begin to sort of branch out from the main central farm area, going down and picking up that new field. You know, will create a little bit more of a, not too much of a of a of a transport distance, but it does add a little bit more, and so having a larger tipper will just come in handy. We would have had to have made, let's see, as I park in the middle of the street, that was this one, yep, that was 8,000, so yeah, we would have had to have made several trips to get all of that sold. So able to do it in one, and the proceeds paid for the trailer, so all is fine and good. Let's go see if our hens have any eggs over here. And they do. Try to stay on top of this. The wife, she doesn't like coming out here, and I don't think I could pry my one of my children away from video games long enough to get them to come out here and do this. They've got some kind of a newfangled video game. It's a farming simulator. Can you imagine that? Now, who in their right mind would want to play a video game about farming simulation? I mean, I keep telling my boy I'll put him on a tractor and get him out here doing something, mowing or something, and of course, well, he just doesn't want anything to do with that. So let's go. Don't really know how many eggs I have in my pouch, but we do need to go up and fuel this tractor up. So we will just run this tractor up to the gas station up here and put some new diesel in it and sell the eggs while we're up there. Eventually I will probably purchase a fuel tanker, fuel trailer of some sort, and leave on the farm, because obviously we're not going to want to drive our combine up here for fuel if we can avoid it. I thought I was going in the right direction. We'll shut the tractor off so we don't catch something on fire. Alright. It's not quite as fast as those pumps on ATS and ETS2. And we'll just drive over here and go up there and sell these eggs. If you are somewhat new to 17, you'll find that there's several places to sell eggs. This one is probably the closest to our location, and again, it's kind of convenient because while we're up here fueling up vehicles, we can just come up here and sell some eggs. And $359 worth of eggs, not too bad. I guess that probably paid for our fuel costs. Maybe. I can't remember how much the fuel was. And back to the main farm we go. Tell you what, before we go, let's swing in here and see if field number 9 needs something done. We'll just turn that off, hop out. Field number 9 is a super easy, quick field here. And he needs some spraying, some fertilizing done. Okay, we can do that. In the Valtra. This will take about a pass and a half. Now remember, crop destruction does affect the our neighboring farmers, but as soon as we finish the job, the crop destruction goes away. Sunflowers. Just a little off there. Forgot to clear the offset. I think it'll be all right. I think by the time we come up on the other side, he'll go ahead and give us credit for a full day's work. Really glad to have the GPS mod. That's really helped out with the larger fields in doing these jobs because it was kind of a little bit of a challenge, especially when you get the the granular type fertilize machines, trailers, and it was kind of hard to see where you've been. And so with the GPS mod, that kind of helps out. I'm really starting to miss Follow Me and of course Courseplay and even Auto Combine. So hopefully those will be sooner rather than later. And I don't remember if I mentioned this in the last episode, but you may have noticed that you may have seen a video, or you may have seen on some of the mod sites um, Courseplay. However, that is not the official version of Courseplay. It's an unauthorized modification of Courseplay that's been uploaded to a couple of mod sites. It does have issues, and again, it's not officially supported by the Courseplay developers. So my advice to you would be to wait until the official release of Courseplay is made available for Farming Simulator 17, because when that does come out, and we know that it will eventually, then that version will be fully supported and it will work in every aspect, or it should in every aspect. So yeah, just hang in there, be patient. I know it's difficult. I know it's difficult to avoid the temptation. Let's go up this way around by our pig farm, take a look at those guys. Yep, they've made a mess again. But then again, we were just up here a few hours ago cleaning. Let's check the statistics on that and see what it looks like. I'll probably come up here off camera and take care of these guys. So pigs, they're at 68% cleanliness. So yeah, in just a matter of a few hours, few game hours, that's already dropped to 68%. Now again, I'm assuming green means it's okay. We're only down to 96% productivity. So I won't necessarily worry about doing the cleaning now, but obviously it might be something that I will do before we end this day, and this will be the last episode for this day, because we really don't have a whole lot to do right now. Um, Tomorrow we should be able to harvest those sunflowers on the brand new field and then start getting that field turned around. I suppose we could mow. Let's see if we can squeeze through here. And let's just quickly look at our soil composition now. So yeah, we got one more step, fertilization to do on 15 and 14. Not a problem. And 23 is fully fertilized, so that's good. So yeah, I think we'll have a harvest on 23 tomorrow. We'll probably do this off camera, fertilizing the final stage on 14 and 15, do that off camera, and probably be eyeballing one of these fields here, either 19 or 24 to purchase. So yeah, should be good times there. Let's go ahead and just move this guy over while we're here. Might as well. That should be good enough. All right. Well, thank you again for watching. I realize this is a rather short episode, but this will bring us sort of to a close for this day, I think. I think I will continue to work off camera doing some more missions and try to get our income up above 500,000 there and do that off camera. I may also mow again, and may even bell and move those bells down to storage. Kind of get to a point to where that I want to add more cows to our inventory, because I think that will help us bring in more income with milk. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you watching, and as always, hope you have a wonderful day on your farm. And be sure to check back in with us next time you get a few spare minutes. Thanks again for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.